Today we're going to be comparing Roblox car games to Forza Horizon 5, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, now there are multiple car games on Roblox. We got Driving Empire, which is the most popular, which I'm in. We got Vehicle Legends. We got Car Zone is another example I'm going to showcase in Southwest Florida. Now there's tons more, but the reasons I've chosen all 4 of these games is very specific. So let's go start off by hopping into Vehicle Legends so I can showcase one of the first things. Okay, now I wanted to hop into Vehicle Legends to showcase not only their licensed cars, but also some features in this game. Looks like, oh, we got a few new cars. It's been a bit since I've played, so may as well go in here, get the limited, and showcase the licensed cars while we're in here. So this is one of their licensed cars, the Apollo IE Orange Dragon. We're going to purchase that for 4 million. Beautiful. Let's go ahead now and let me show you all. So for licensed cars, we can go to brands. They have Apollo, Ariel, Di Tommaso, Devel, Ital Design, Lotus, McLaren, Pagani, Pininfarina, Racer, Celine, Spania, GTA, Spiker, W Motors, and Zenville. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 different licensed brands. A lot of different licenses. McLaren being their newest, I believe. That's pretty cool. Wow. So Vehicle Legends, obviously Roblox game. Quality for a Roblox game, it's actually pretty good. Check that out. You know, look at the model quality on these licensed cars. These ones are licensed here, I believe. That's what we're taking a look at. So Vehicle Legends, they have, you know, some good licensed cars. Now, features, things to do in Vehicle Legends. Let's just go ahead, hop into a car. I prefer, yeah, let's use a licensed car. Actually, that's preferable, considering what we're looking at. So features, they have, looks like a winter event. Kind of like these little quests that could be comparable in Forza to the Forza-thon challenges, I believe it's called. I think that's the right name, I could be wrong. And then they also have races in this game. That's about it for features at the moment. Obviously, stuff could change on this Roblox game, but at the time being, all you can do is literally drive around the map and race, so you're pretty limited. And then that's basically it for Vehicle Legends. You know, they have some licensed cars, few races, they have a Christmas event, and that's literally all there is to it. You know, map, it's alright. It could be a little bit better, though. I cannot lie in this game. The map is the downside of this game, if I'm being honest. That's my thought. But yeah, that is Vehicle Legends for you. You'll notice the map, like I said, you know, it's got these weird walls around. Doesn't look the best, but the models look really nice. I'll give them that. So now I want to go hop back in Driving Empire, which I would consider to be better than Vehicle Legends. We're going to take a look at that, and then we'll hop into Forza to compare, you know, licensed models and map and features, all that good stuff. And then we'll hop back onto Roblox and try out 2 more games to compare. Okay, in Driving Empire, there's a lot more to do than Vehicle Legends, I would say. Now, something I really like about Driving Empire is that you can change the time, which is something kind of random, but I noticed you cannot do that in Forza. So that's something that Driving Empire has that Forza doesn't. In here, of course, we're gonna go take a look. How many licensed vehicles does Driving Empire have? We're gonna check all their brands. I believe they should have quite a few more than Vehicle Legends did, so that's gonna be good. But yeah, compared to Forza, both games combined do not have nearly as many licensed cars, because the difference is, Driving Empire, you can see, they have a lot of licensed vehicles, but, you know, here and there will be one random non-licensed vehicle that could be a fake car or something. And same with Vehicle Legends, they have the same thing going on, like right here. This is not a licensed vehicle, this is not a real car, it's just a made-up one they made up to fill in. But anyways, this game has, let's see, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 10 more licensed brands than Vehicle Legends had, but not nearly as much as Forza. We got Apollo, Audi, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Di Tommaso, Devel, Gordon Murray Automotive, Hummer, Hennessy, Jaguar, Koenigsegg, KTM, Lamborghini, Lotus, Land Rover, McLaren, Nissan, Noble, Pontiac, Pagani, Porsche, SSC, TVR, W Motors, and Zenvo. Lots to choose from in here. Personal favorites of mine, Koenigsegg, Lamborghini. I also really like Hennessy vehicles, Apollo vehicles. Those are all really cool. But let's take a look at the model quality, take a look at the features, and the map. Okay, so this is the newest licensed model, I would say, right here, this Koenigsegg. Opening everything up, you're gonna see some amazing detail. Look at that engine, very detailed. Look at the model quality, looks really good. So this thing definitely has all the detail. Now, something I do want to point out is that in this game, there's a feature that Forza actually doesn't have, and that's better customization for appearance. So we go appearance, paint. Now, in Forza, yes, you could change, you know, the blue parts and the white parts, but the interior here in this game, you can see how I can change that. In Forza, you are not able to change the interior, and also look at how much like different parts you can change. There's like 3 different sections. I'm gonna switch them back to blue now, but lots that you could change in a Driving Empire here if you wanted to with your customization. It's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead now and let's see what we should do. I'm thinking highway race. I don't know. I want to showcase a decent race to just show you all. I think we'll do the drawbridge because it's real quick. So in Driving Empire, same as Vehicle Legends, you know, you can do some stuff, but honestly, most of the stuff is just about racing. That's the main point of the game, you know. Driving Empire actually does have a housing system. You can see behind me, there are houses. You can display vehicles at the houses. But I mean, besides that, they serve no other purpose. In Forza, you also have houses, but Driving Empire, you can actually display your vehicles at them. So that's, I guess, a benefit of Driving Empire. But you'll see, this is kind of the racing system in Driving Empire. You can go solo or against other people. Now, I do like, though, that Roblox games are free to play versus Forza costing money. And in Driving Empire, you could also play with others for free, versus in Forza, if you wanted to play with others, you would have to pay more money, monthly, I believe, to play with others. So, Forza's definitely, you know, a lot more money. We still haven't even seen Forza yet. We'll see that in a minute after we are done, testing the Roblox games. But, yeah, like I was trying to say, you know, the racing system, it's decent in these games. We will see how it compares to Forza. I don't think we need to complete a whole race, though. You get the gist of it. You know, you do this race. You get a little bit of money to buy cars within this game from racing. But, yeah, that's the gist of it. That's what Roblox has to offer for car games. Let's go ahead now and see Forza before we go on and show you the last 2 Roblox games. Okay, so we're hopping into Forza now and seeing this. This is like what the houses are like in Forza. We got seasons. Okay, let's start off with seasons right here. So you see these could be comparable like to the winter events that we saw in Vehicle Legends, and I believe there's one going on in Driving Empire as well right now. So you could compare this to those. I would say these events on Forza, a lot more activities to do, tons of races, different challenges, so much to choose from, so much to do. So Forza's got that covered really nicely. Upgrades and designs. So like I was saying, if we go to paint my car, actually I don't want to do that to this car because I have like a specific design. But that's another thing. So in Forza, you can actually find upgrade setups for you pre-made. You can find customization stuff done for you pre-made by other people, which is really cool. Let me go ahead and swap cars real quick and actually show you something. We're gonna hop in this car, we're gonna get in. Now, like I was saying, we're gonna go designs, we go paint car. You'll actually notice the interior is not changeable, and surprisingly, on all the Roblox games, it is changeable with licensed vehicles. So it doesn't have to do with that, it just has to do with the game. The interior is not changeable, there's no interior option here, so that's actually a difference to the Roblox games. Something that the Roblox games are doing better, which is surprising. But this is actually your house in Forza. Now, instead of, you know, just being able to display cars, you cannot actually display cars, but what you can do is use all of these things, which is tons of options to choose from. There's an auction house. That's something that Roblox games don't have. Forzathon shop, another, you know, unique thing Roblox games just don't have. So obviously, you know, there's a lot that's really different, I would say, to the Roblox games at houses and with, you know, events such as like the winter event that I was showing you. Lots of different stuff. But let's go ahead and actually just take a look at the detail of cars now. Alright, let's just go hop in a random car. Why not this Aston Martin right here? We're gonna go ahead and go to take a look at it. Let's go in this mode and see the detail right here. Yeah, you can see there's quite a bit of detail. I would say probably more than any Roblox game has with detail. I mean, come on, you can't beat it. It's a Forza game. This is the best car detail. Look at that carbon fiber, yeah. You know, you can't beat the detail, you can't beat the lighting. The map as well. If we just leave here, you're gonna see the map is immensely more realistic. Look at the map. Now, it's kind of ugly to look at right now because it's the dry season, I think what they call it, where all the grass is kind of dead. But man, look at this. We have like the literal tire tracks in the ground. That's something that's just not on Roblox. It's not a thing on there, but on here it is a thing. So the map's insanely realistic compared to Roblox, I would say. So much bigger. Like, this map is literally massive. Let me go ahead, open up the map. You can see this is my car right over here. We zoom out, this is the whole map. All of these things are races and activities for you to do, so endless content to choose from. All races, you know, little side quests you can do for activities. So if you're not feeling a race, you can go through speed zones, you can go through, I don't even know what these things are, drift zones, hide and seek, they have that as a mini game here. Marathon, which is like a mega race. So many different options to choose from. Forza races, though, actually aren't that much radically different, I would say, than like a Roblox race that we were doing. Let's just go here real quick, for example. I'm going to show you all what it looks like when you're in a race. Alright, so when you go to get in the race, it gives you an option to select a random car. So we'll just go with whatever. Let's just scroll a little bit. Actually, I think I found a cool one. Why not? Let's do a Hoonigan car. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, like I was saying, by the way, you probably saw all those car options. Lots of options to choose from for vehicles. Basically, they have like a ton of licensed vehicles. And something I do notice as well, while you cannot change interior with the customization, there's a lot more that you can do with customization in Forza. With, you know, tires being lettered, with all these decals on vehicles, and there's just hundreds of licensed vehicles to choose from. There's also a lot of body kit options, so really there's a lot more you can do on Forza. Now the race on Forza, you'll see that if you're racing AI cars, there's a lot more than just one. In Driving Empire, which is the Roblox game, you know, there was only one AI car, but in here you saw there's a lot of AI cars. Those are not real people, those are all AI, so that's really cool. And of course, you know, besides that though, it's pretty similar. It has checkpoints every few turns. I do like the lines on the road that tell you where to go, like the little arrows. Those are quite helpful and nice. You got realistic damage physics. I didn't even think of that, you know. Actually, some Roblox games do have realistic damage physics, but it's not very common. So I don't really know if that's too important, you know, to mention. But yeah, no. Honestly, Forza does it, you know, way better as you would expect. But how much different is it? Honestly, it's quite different, you know, everything from the way the cars drive, the lighting, the upgrades, the cars, you know, there's hundreds of licensed options in here. I feel like I've said this like 10 times now, but it's true, you know, it's really radically different if we be honest, like, it's really crazy. But the racing system itself, back to what we were looking at, you know, the checkpoints and everything, it's fairly similar to how a Roblox game had it. But I do now want to go hop back on Roblox and show you all two more options. So let me just remind you, take a look at your surroundings right now. You see how realistic everything is, the shadows, the lighting, you know, the beautiful car paint. We're gonna go look at one of the most realistic games on Roblox now for a car game and compare it to how Forza looked. Okay, now this game right here is fairly new to Roblox. It's called CarZone. Now, we're not going to look at all the features and everything because they don't have too many to offer since they're very new, but we are going to look at their realism because I would say they're very realistic. So we're going to give it a second to load on in. Here we go right now, and we are off in CarZone. So this game, I would say, there we go. Boom. This is one of the most realistic looking car games on the Roblox platform at the moment. As you can see though, Roblox, I don't know if it can handle it exactly that well yet because it's fairly new to being realistic. On car games like this on Roblox, they're fairly new. But this game is pretty realistic. Now, they don't have any licensed vehicles, so all their vehicles could get removed at any time and be in bad risk of, you know, getting them sued. But we're not going to go too in depth in that. Then obviously, you know, their features are very limited in the game at the moment, but what they do have is a really realistic map for us to look at on this Roblox game called CarZone. And honestly, it's really freaking cool, man, to see a Roblox game look this good. I would say it's not quite on Forza's level, but it's a little more saturated, I'll give it that. You know, saturation, honestly, it looks really good in Roblox games, so it's a little bit oversaturated compared to Forza being more realistic, but the lighting, it looks good. They have, you know, some nice physics in this game, I would say. Look at the fog in this area. Wow, that looks really cool. Let me try to get Koenigsegg unstuck here, but man, it does look pretty crazy, you know, the car paint and everything. It looks fairly detailed. I don't know if I would say, though, if it's as good as Forza, but you'd be surprised, you know, considering that this game's free and everything. It's still pretty good compared to Forza, I would say, you know. Definitely one of the best games out there, though, for realism on Roblox. Okay, now this next game we're going to be trying is called Southwest Florida, and actually, they might not have the most realistic looking map. You know, the lighting, it's definitely not the best. The cars literally have 2D wheels at the moment, but they do have something to offer on this Roblox game that Forza just cannot offer in their game. It might be, you know, a bit of a stretch because Forza is more of a racing style game, but this Roblox game, which is about cars, I mean, the game's surrounded by cars, it's centered around cars, I would say, but they do have roleplay features to offer. Now, I don't know if people who play Forza would care too much about this, but I do find it interesting that a Roblox game with cars does offer it. It's pretty cool. So they have all these different places you could work at. You could do these interactive jobs, which are really cool. If you were, let's say, let's see, a Dunkin' Donuts employee. We get spawned in at Dunkin' Donuts. we can literally go work in the Dunkin' Donuts. People can come over here to the Dunkin' Donuts, visit me, and I can sell them a donut. Let's just go back here. For example, right here, wait, where are they? There we go, right here. You can see, I can grab a donut, give it to people. It's a unique feature, you know, you work jobs to get supercars, which is really cool, you know, as you can see, they got a lot of car options. None of them are licensed in this game, you know, same deal as CarZone. But I just thought it would be cool to, you know, show you guys that this game on Roblox has features like this, because Forza, it just doesn't. So, yeah, that's what's up with Southwest Florida, you know, they got tons of cool features. The upgrades in this game are also pretty cool, I'll point that out. You know, they do got a lot you can do with modifying your gearing. Now this game, I would actually say though, that they have a good tuning system. You know, you can change a lot of little details with gearing and stuff like that, all that good stuff. So that's something that Forza has as well. Now, none of the other games I believe I covered have that feature, but this game does. So that's another thing for Roblox. You know, not all the games have all the features, but you know, there's certain games that have certain features that Forza has. But overall, you know, if we just look at it, Forza really does have the most features out of everything, while some games, such as this one, you know, have something cool to it, like roleplay features all over where you could work jobs to buy your cars. It lacks in other categories, like having races and stuff, and there's really no game on Roblox that's quite like Forza having as much as they do combined with all the races. There's thousands of races to choose from, hundreds of different, you know, other little side tasks you can do with the game. The map being that large, no game on Roblox can compare. So while, yes, there's some games on Roblox that have cool features and stuff, nothing really can compare. I mean, there's stuff that, you know, it gets close with certain aspects, like the realism, or maybe the racing system. There's no game with everything combined. So, honestly, if you're looking, you know, at Forza as a Roblox player, considering getting it, if you really like car games, do it. I would say, you know, Forza's just a lot better. But if you're a Forza player, you know, checking this out, I guess, yeah, let me know what you think of how Roblox car games are done in the comment section below. But I think we are good to wrap up the video here. So make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. YouTube thinks to like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.